And I'll start with you, Mr. Lazarous Simukoko.
Okay, I think the fight against corruption in Zambia has been mainly politicized in one way or another because we are having a government which is not knowing the law in itself. Because when you look at the ACC Act number 3 of 2012, section 80, it is clearly and it states clearly where one person can't be charged twice for the same offense. Now, in this case, the SEC, using that clause, can easily use or go into a negotiation with the person who is, in this case, a victim. That is why when you look at the issues of Faith Musonda, not only looking at that issue. I think the issue of Faith Musonda, where he had the property which was suspected to be of proceeds of crime, including the 65,000 kwacha, which was handed to the state, we need to know to say if that case has reached that level, that person can't be taken to court for the same offense. Besides that, again, I want to blame the law for me. The laws that we are having in Zambia, they are contradicting each other. When you look at ACC has a right to confiscate a property which is maybe as a result of proceeds of crime by using the Forfeiture of Proceeds of Crime Act of 2010. That is the law which was passed in Parliament. Now, if that is the case, that act is against the other article which is within the Constitution of Zambia, which was amended in 2016, when you look at Article number 18, Sub-Article 2. It clearly states you have got a right to innocency until proven guilty. Now, in this case, you can be found killing a person, maybe you can be suspected to be a murderer, but the issue again is that justice can't prevail there and then. You are supposed to be convicted by the courts of law, then they're going to follow the actual process because of that clause, which is the Constitution of Zambia, which was amended in 2016, that is Article number 18. Besides that, within the Constitution of Zambia, we have got Article number 1, Sub-Article 3, which says any other law, apart from the supreme law of the land, which is the Constitution, it is supposed to follow suit with the actual law. Meaning, the other law which was enacted by Parliament in 2010, which is the Forfeiture of Proceeds of Crime Act of 2010, it is in conflict with the supreme law of the land because that law is giving the mandate and the authority to ACC. Apart from that, including the ACC Act number 3 of 2012, those laws are giving the ACC the mandate to confiscate a property which is suspected to be of proceeds of crime. Now, that is again another issue which is there. So those three laws are not moving in accordance. Article number 1 of the amended Constitution of 2016, it says something else. Provided there is any law which is in conflict with the law which is of the supreme law of the land, then that law should be considered void or non-existence. Now, those are the laws that we are having, meaning they are not clearly spelled on which law should be followed, which law shouldn't be followed. But regardless to those issues, the UPND government should be able to know one thing. They need to understand the law before anything else is done. Because we are going to look at the issue, we can look at the issue of Mr. Chitotela. We look at other issues again within those people whose properties have been confiscated before then given back in that angle. But the main issue which is there is that we are having a law which is not known over which law you are supposed to follow and what you are supposed to do. Besides that again, including the disbursement of the CDF, the UPND have violated the CDF Act, which is spells.
You can hold your thoughts on that.
Yes, no, I understand. I understand on that point. I want to marry the two because one, it's about following the law. There's been a surprise which has risen to this government saying there are issues regarding the legal institutions which are able to fight corruption, to prosecute people, saying that they are not acting in their favor. Those institutions are following the law.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And now, Mr. Mambo, Mr. Simukoko is just from stretching his point, blaming the fight against corruption, which seems to be quite limping somehow. He's putting the blame on the law that he has cited.